Hello! Praise him, all you little children.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
So you want to tell them what we're doing, Barry?
Oh my God! Well, I don't know.
We're at the forefront here.
Yeah, we're at the forefront
of technology.
The vanguard.
We're the vanguard.
The vanguard. It's a bit confusing for us because I'm miles away from Angelos.
Miles away, and God, how I miss you so.
Oh, you too, Mum.
I can see you from my phone.
Yeah,
but I can't touch you.
No.
I don't like it unless I can touch you, you know?
No, that's right.
Yeah,
but
I like to touch you.
We will be back together again soon. But in the meantime, we have set this up. What it is we've got, what would you call it, a tape recorder?
It's a tape recorder. I mean, in the 80s, you'd have called it a tape recorder. But these days, I think they call it a tape recorder as well, but it's a different sort of thing.
Stop us if we're getting too technical.
Yeah, it's a digital recorder.
This is.
It records all the noughts and the ones.
Yeah, it's on a need-to-know basis, guys. Let's not blind you with science.
Suffice to say, Barry's in one part of the country.
That's it.
I'm in another.
And we're going to see how this works out. Now, the main worry we've got, apart from this, is Storm Dennis.
Storm Dennis is coming in. This is one of the reasons why we are recording the way we're recording, because of Storm Kira come in and cut Barry off.
Yeah.
You got stranded, didn't you, Barry, when you was going up to get some fish and chips?
I was going to get my fish and chips.
Luckily, you had your tape recorder with you.
I had. So, Margaret, she likes a saveloy, as you know.
I know, likes a big sausage.
She likes a big sausage.
And you like a battered sausage.
I like a battered sausage. Yeah. Anyway, I get up to the golden fryer, and I go, hey, all right. Daniel, he calls himself. He works in there. He's a Saturday boy, you know.
What's his real name?
Costa Stephanopoulos. You know, but he likes to go anglicised, you know, because he puts on all the stuff.
Gives himself more opportunities.
Yeah, well, it's more like he does a Cockney fish and chips things, you know. It's all Cockney-fied. People flashing their car keys about, goose-stepping up and down the place. You know, the real Cockney experience, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're all doing the Lambeth walk out the back. The fact that two of them are Iranian and one of them's from Afghanistan don't seem matter. They like to make it British, you know.
Wouldn't matter to me. Wouldn't matter to me.
Not in a million years. It wouldn't matter
to me. It doesn't matter to me.
No, exactly. Anyway, I've gone up there and I've just I've got Margaret's battered sausage.
Saveloy.
Saveloy, I beg your pardon. And I bought my rock and chips.
Battered sausage.
And a battered sausage for the dog.
And a saveloy.
And I've got it all wrapped up. And some cards.
Right, and bit of rock.
A bit of rock.
Couple of bits of chips.
Fish
what about pickled egg?
Pickled egg.
Pickled
onion, gherkin, and then all that.
So wrapped up in the paper, was it?
And you know what they do as well? They do lovely, you know, the chittlings, all the scrapings, they do that there.
Yeah,
and some onion rings, all done, all
new.
Lovely. Yeah, well, he's trying to do the whole Cockney thing. So anyway... He, coughs up a bit of tuberculosis on the way up. I go, very good, you know.
It's all part of it.
It's all part of does his funny rickets walk, you know.
He's got the coronavirus,
He's got the coronavirus.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, I go out of the shop and Kira hits me like a ton of bricks.
Oh, Christ.
I've gone over, and with that, the battered sausage has slid out of the greaseproof paper.
It would do, because it's very greasy.
I've gone over.
Where's
just
it gone?
next to, well, you know the Sikh newsagent next door.
Yeah,
I've gone over. It shot right up my arsehole.
Yeah.
I've gone.
It will.
Christ! And it burnt. It's only just come out the fryer.
Yeah, because it would be red hot, wouldn't it?
It was red hot. Anyway, all these pretend cockneys come out the shop and all that, and they go, "Come in."
Where battered sausage gone? All that.
Come in, Cockney Ding Dong, hey, come in and sit down, Mr. St. Michael. It's a real pea super out there, you know.
Yeah, pea super.
A real pea soup, and I've sat down. Anyway, I've got bits of sausage, burning, it's scalded all round my guts, all between my cheeks.
It singes your pubes.
It singes my pubes, as you say. There's bits of, whether it's meat or fat,
I don't know.
But
no one knows, because you wouldn't let the scientists look at it like they asked.
They called someone in from Watford General, and he was a top scientist.
Well, he's a scientist.
He was a sausage scientist.
And he said, "Can I see your credentials before you look down there, please?"
Yeah, up there. And so,
and he shows you his card. Top scientist.
Top scientist. Sausage in brackets, right?
Sausage division. Yeah.
Anyway, it was humiliating.
Oh, yeah.
They'd taken me in the back. This sausage scientist was coming.
Into the kitchen.
They bent me. They call it a kitchen. It's not a garage. You know, there's a chipper in there. Yeah. They bent me over to him. Don't mind if we keep going with making chips while you examine your illness. So the sausage scientist goes, well, this is most irregular, but all right. Yeah. I said, I'm a bit embarrassed. Unusual. I said, you know.
Yeah, but because of the storm, we'll let it pass.
What could I do? I couldn't go anywhere.
Exactly.
Pelting down. Anyway, he's got his stethoscope and he's had a good listen to my my bum. And I said, what are you doing? That went, oh, sorry, as you were. Yeah, I'm supposed to listen to your chest. Anyway, that confusion cleared up.
Right.
He's wiped all the sausage from all around my
all the grease,
all the grease
of it. Just cut away all the singed pubes so he can get a good look at you.
Yeah, and then
like a doctor in a war zone, you know.
It was. Have you seen 1917? It was like that, you know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he said, excuse me, Daniel, have you got any wipes? And he went, we have serviettes we serve in the front. And he says, I need something really to soothe it. He's got one of them mayonnaise sachets, 25 pence if you don't mind.
Well, he'll charge you.
He will. And he dabs it on a bit of serviette, wipes it all round my anus, and it was ever so soothing.
Oh.
Well, 2 hours later, I make it back through the store, and Margaret's gone, where's me batter sausage? I said, I've got your sample. She says, it's cold. I said, I can barely walk for all the hot grease up my anus. Anyway, of course, the dog who I'd promised the battered sausage to starts sniffing around. And that's why I go to Liverpool now. I don't need it. I don't need it in my life.
No, I know. You would cut that out of your life.
What about you in that storm? It was a few years ago.
I was very embarrassed. When I got stuck in Storm Rodney.
Oh yeah.
All them years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Well, it's very embarrassing actually because I'd been gearing up to go to see the bank manager,
right?
Try and get a loan to
on that business,
yeah, to buy a what was it? A
speedboat?
No, it was a
camel.
Yeah, no, it was a fire. I think it was one of them fire hoses.
That's right, industrial.
Industrial fire hose,
that's
a fire truck, right?
Yeah, I know.
And I needed a loan of about £200, and I thought that isn't
not
much of a stretch,
unreasonable, is it?
No, that is a manageable amount to give somebody who doesn't have a bank account and who claims benefits. Right? I says, so I go in there with I had my dossier, with all pictures of fire hoses and stuff, and like all rolled up.
You'd drawn most.
I drew them. I drew them. I practiced as well, drawing them.
Good for you. Good to be prepared,
Oh, yeah. There was all rolled up drawings of fire hoses. And I said, I was just going to say, this isn't the one that I'm going to get off eBay, but it looks like this. It looks like this.
Right.
Because I didn't have a phone at the time, and I couldn't take a picture of it off of the computer screen at the Easy Internet Cafe that I used to go to.
Sure.
Anyway, I get all my dossier together, all my papers, and all my business plan.
Right.
My business plan, which had a few holes in it, I'll be honest with you. But it was enough meat on the bones to suggest I had some idea what I was going to do.
Sure.
You know, it basically says, I would like to buy this hose so I could just get water to come out of it. For various reasons.
Yeah,
right? Various reasons.
In brackets.
Important.
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Need-to-know basis for important reasons. Important reasons.
Brackets,
right?
important asterisks, none of your business.
None of your business, mate. Yeah. And it's nothing to do with you, mate. I would just give me the money. Let's not ask too many questions.
Yeah,
right?
And then there's 2 asterisks. Not being rude or nothing.
Not being rude or nothing. But she above.
See above. Asterisks. Yeah.
And then another line that comes out from underneath that, and I go underneath there, and I go. I hope this is coming across how it's supposed to be coming across. Yeah. Right?
And then the brackets,
underneath that, friendly. Yeah. And underneath that, but stern at the same time, so it looks like I mean business.
I've got it.
Anyway, this is all scrawled all over the paper, so I screwed it up and then I wrote out another one.
Yeah.
But the same thing happened. Anyway, I've got my dossier together and I'm walking down the road all purposeful and that. I've got my dinner jacket on.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've made an effort.
Peter Sutcliffe style,
that's it.
That velour one.
Velvet bow tie.
Yeah, that's it. Nice, stylish.
You know the one.
I know. I've seen it. A lovely frilly shirt, dinner shirt.
Frilly dress shirt, so I mean business. Anyway, I've gone down the road with my dossier, and I can feel the wind starting to get up.
Right.
And I'm thinking, ooh, hello, this is getting windy.
Yeah.
Rodney's coming in, I think. Anyway, I'll get in the bank and I'll queue up at the counter, like, ready to... I didn't have an appointment, so I had to go to the cashier,
Right.
So I'm queuing up and, you could hear the wind getting up outside like that.
Yeah, I
know. And then just as I get to the cashier, I says, can I speak to the bank manager, please? Yeah. And they said, yes, okay, hold on, please. And they call the bank manager over. And then just as that happens, the door of the bank, there's a great big gust of wind, and the door of the bank just blows in. Everyone turns round, and I turn round, and the wind just gets hold of my dossier.
Oh, Christ.
And it carries it across the bank. But not only that, it just catches hold of the top of my trousers.
Right,
the wind.
Yeah. Right. The fastener. The fastener on the case,
Fastener bit.
Oh,
right.
Christ.
And it just, the wind somehow gusts into my pants and pulls my pants down and my trousers down, right? So I'm standing in the middle, standing in the middle of the bank with all my knob out and my bum, and all the hair on my bum just wisping in the wind, like blowing around, like,
yeah.
And not only that, but a load of money that had just come out of the machine, just the wind just rolled it up into a little, like,
little, what do you call it?
Cylindrical bundle, right?
And what happened?
Everyone just watched the cylindrical bundle of money just going whoosh round the bank like that.
Where did that end up, I wonder?
and then all of a sudden another gust of wind caught hold of it, and it went whoosh, right up my bum.
Oh,
right?
God!
And the bank manager said to me, "You have done this. You have done this. You're trying to steal money from the bank."
Cool.
I says, I'm not trying to do that. I would never have been able to engineer the wind to turn that money into a little round thing and go up my bum.
Yeah, of course.
He says, I disagree with you. I think you're probably a witch doctor or something like that.
Yeah.
I says, I'm not. I'll show you my CV.
Yeah.
Right. And I says, if you find my dossier, right, you'll see what I've come in for, which is a, cylindrical hose pipe that I want to use for like specific business,
A function in brackets, important
functions, right?
Yeah.
And he just, at that moment, my dossier just smashed him in the face because of the wind,
Yeah.
And he pulls it off like that, and he has a look at it, and he goes, "Oh, all right. Well, this is quite a good idea, actually. This hose pipe thing. Yeah, how much money do you need?" I said, "Look, I only need 200 quid. He says, how much do you think's gone up your bum? He said. I says, I think it's about £200.
It's a conservative estimate,
Yeah, I think it feels like £200.
Well,
if it's 20s, it feels like £200. He went, he said, well, I'll tell you what, sign this, and you can walk out of here with that money stuck up there.
Well, it's
funny. So it all worked out okay for me.
This is how you made that money that time ago, before they had the expertise. You know, and you go in and you want to get a load of money out, they put it on them scales, and you go, well, miraculously, it's telling you exactly how much.
Yeah, exactly how much money.
I remember a time not so long ago, it was only it wasn't pre-decimal, but it was, before the internet.
Pre-Des O'Connor.
When you had to go into the bank, and their way of measuring the cash was, you are just down by the side of the teller's chair, bum out. Someone comes in, hello, excuse me, I'd like to withdraw £287.
All right.
She starts counting, she reaches down, and rather than weighing it, just rolls it up in the shoves it up your arse, and you go, no, I'll take that's 260.
You're a fiver light there.
You're a fiver light there, love. Shove it in. That should do.
That feels about right, Actually, no, that note I think you just stuck up there as a forgery. Can you take it out, please? And sure enough, you look at it.
That one's torn.
She sniffed it, and she sniffed it, and had a look at it under the light, and she's like, "You're right, Angelos. That's a bent note." I says, "I know, I could feel it."
Yeah,
so I sensitive
very sensitive passage.
Very sensitive passage.
You tried to roll that out on Dragon's Den, didn't you?
Oh Christ! But the trouble is, I got very, very nervous, and I had a stomach bug.
Well, first of all, you were very nervous that they couldn't get much up there. I remember Deborah
because I was very tense.
That's what I mean.
I said, look, I'm sorry, this is quite embarrassing. I said, because normally this goes up very easily.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I took a Silliman trying to shove like 500 quid of notes up my arse.
You couldn't get a 50p up there. Deborah Meaden couldn't get up there.
And he says to me, well, this doesn't seem to be working, he says.
That's it.
I says, I promise you, when I'm in Barclays, right, and I'm bent over the till, right, this works a treat every time. It's only because I'm a bit nervous, I'm a bit tense,
Well,
he says, well, how are you going to perform, under pressure?
Yeah.
I says, look, this is teething trouble, okay? Like, come the hour, cometh the man,
the
right?
man.
Anyway, I've relaxed then, and the 500 quid's gone shut up there. But the night before,
I remember. Yeah.
I've had a curry, and I shouldn't have done that. I was celebrating because I got on.
Silly, you were silly to do that.
And I think I must have eaten something, a prawn that was off or whatever. Anyway, the money's gone up there, sure enough. It all comes all muck all over it because I shut it out. He says, how would you get round that issue in a professional situation?
Yeah.
I said, look,
money laundering.
I said that is a fair question. That is a fair question, but just take it from me, Chucker. Yeah. This is the first time this has ever happened. And Deborah Meaden chimes in. Well, I don't believe you. That's
the
first time that's happened.
Right? Yeah.
I said, you can ask anyone. That I've never done this before. So in the end, I didn't get the investment.
No.
I was looking for £100,000.
Well, what was really cheeky was Evan Davis, the host of it. He tried to set that up, and that's how he went boss-eyed, because they stuck all that money up his eyes.
He went, ooh. You went on Dragon's Den, didn't you?
Oh, God. I'd rather forget about that. I didn't do very well, did I?
You did very well.
Well,
you did well. I mean, you had fun.
I had fun. I tried to make out that I was a new top designer. Do you remember?
I do remember very well,
I made out I'd been to Milan. I sat next to Anna Wintour on the runway and all
Vogue magazine.
Vogue and all that. And the fact was, they went, okay, go, and Peter, what's his name? Peter Lewis?
Peter Dudd.
No, the geezer at the end, the British fella...
Peter Jones.
Peter Jones goes, look, I'm
6'5" he is.
Yeah, I'm very impressed, he goes. I'm very impressed. He goes, can I have a look at some of your design? I've given
have a look at your bum.
I've given it all the large one. Yeah, exactly. So I've given it a large one. I've mentioned Milan, Paris, all the main centres of the hull of the fashion industry. I've given it, dropped a few names. Oswald Boateng, I've said. Alexander McQueen, Kenny Dalglish, Audrey Forbes Hamilton from To the Manor Born. And I've said all these names.
Arthur
Negus, Sergeant Shut Up from Ain't Half Hot Mum.
£1 fish.
£1 fish. I've said all the names. Sonia, the pop star, all the big names. Sunita. And anyway, he goes, all right, I've heard it. You've got my interest. You've got You've got my interest. I'm interested.
Yeah.
He goes, can we see some of the fashions? Well, I mean, this is where I fell down. I'd been in such a rush, like you, celebrating the night before that I'd gone on the show.
Drew them on the old matchbox.
I'd drawn them on. Well, I'd had some on the back of an envelope. I'd done a little drawing on a bog roll with a highlighter pen that I'd found in the kitchen, which I used. And I said, fished out this bit of bog roll from my pocket, which was a bit creased up and actually, cut in two because of the little severed bit. Yeah. And I put them two together, and he went, these designs, they're good. It's
urban. It's urban.
I said, but what I'd managed to do is very quickly. The only thing I think of, I've been down to the Scope charity shop in Watford.
I do know.
And I got a big
I've got shares in it.
Black bin liner full of old shitty clothes. Right. And it was then I thought, I'm never going to... I could put out a few things. There was an old Watford FC shirt. There was a horrible sort of training top, some odd shoes. And they went, what the fuck's this, Yeah. And I'm like, well, this is high fashion, it's urban and all that. And took us to him and tried saying on, he looked fucking stupid. So did Deborah Mead. And in the end, they said, get out. And what was really humiliating, okay, you could leave with your tail between your legs. But when I got into the lift, right, they turned the cameras off. They all ran in and kicked the shit out of me. Deborah Meaden, fucking waste my time, you cunt. She went, it's terrible.
Put a boot in.
Yeah.
Put the right boot in.
And that took
what did Evan think?
He's going, he's rushing around. Health and safety, BBC.
Leave him alone.
There'll be a court case.
He's all right.
Leave him. He's all right. He's all right. It's just a drink talking. It's all right. Easy. All right, can't leave it. You don't need it.
And then he got his gun out, didn't he?
Yeah, he got his gun out. He starts, waving around. They're all shitting themselves, all right, easy.
Because he waves it around all right above their heads, and they all duck.
Does, they all duck. Anyway, they went and sat down again.
He is in charge
there. But old fucking Tucker Suleiman, he's giving it. He still wants some,
Yeah, right. He won't leave it.
He won't leave it. So in the end, I've gone, all right, well, fair enough. I've got him in a headlock, right? And everyone's trying to get him on, and I'm going, yeah.
And you're backing out the door with him.
Dragging that, yeah. And,
you're backing out the door with him.
Yeah,
don't come near me, don't come near me.
And all that.
Yeah.
And older Evan has got his gun out, and he's shaking. Go on then, do it, sort of thing. Go on. And then Deborah Mead has come up, and she's got her shoe off, and she's got,
What was you gonna do to Tucker?
I was going to get his head in the bloody lift door and slam it shut on his head and go, millionaire that. Yeah. I left all them clothes in there.
Invest in that.
I said, haven't done your sums that, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll turn over that.
Impressed by you, that.
Impressed by you. Yeah, and for that reason,
I'm out. I'm out. For that reason alone.
For that reason alone, I'm out. Anyway. So that.
Christ, they're a bunch of bastards in there.
Oh, they really are. But, I mean, she's a vicious one, that Deborah Mead, and if you upset her... All right, I didn't have the figures. All right, I'd drawn some designs on a bit of bog roll. All right, I've never met Anna Wintour, and I got a load of clothes from the Scope. Yeah, but Well, television ain't what, it's all lies.
It's all made up, isn't it? It's all made up. It's all made up, It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors.
So I won't go on that again, But, I mean, you kicked up the stink, didn't you?
Alan Sugar.
With Alan Sugar, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, Alan
on
Sugar.
His show.
Yeah, so I confronted him.
That's
I
right.
confronted Sugar as he says to me, he starts mouthing off.
He's vulgar.
And I just, do you know what I've done? He said to me, you're fired. I said, okay, that's fine. Yeah. It's all right. I'm happy with that. No problem at all, mate. Right. And I went outside, like they do in the lift and all that.
I know, yeah.
And with my little suitcase.
Yeah.
Right, I got that.
The same one that ripped the buttons off your trousers and went up your bum. But in the back.
What, suitcase?
Oh, no, it wasn't the suitcase. That was the dossier, wasn't it?
That was my dossier.
Oh, beg your pardon. You got the suitcase.
Completely different thing.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Got me little, like little travelling suitcase
I know,
that you have when you go on The Apprentice.
I know, the sort of thing
they give you one.
You trip over at Euston Station when everyone
pulls all the time someone's dragging them behind them.
Idiots,
I got that, right? I got that. And I got my little suitcase and I like they film you like they give you your suitcase and that, and they film your suitcase getting in the lift and then going down, and all that. Anyway, right. So I'm due to get in a cab, right?
Yeah.
Right. Let's just get in the cab, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get in the cab. So I get in one door, right? And I get straight out the other side.
Brilliant,
right? And he's none the wiser, the cab driver. He's like, I was going to get in. I go, Euston Station, please. And I just get straight out the door. Right? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm now loose in the car park, right, with my suitcase.
Yeah. Right? Superb.
Yeah. And I've hidden behind this Austin Maxi, right?
Yeah.
And I've crouched down there, and they think they're filming me in the cab, right? I'm not. Yeah. I'm still in the car park, right?
Yeah.
Using my noodle, right? Anyway, I thought, right, I'm gonna wait here, and after The Apprentice finishes up in the boardroom and that, everyone's like,
on the pitch.
Oh, all right, see you later. Sugar's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Right, so he
comes, eat some gold. Yeah,
I'm going to go and eat my gold.
Yeah.
So he gets in the lift, he comes down, right? And he starts walking across the car park, to get in his car, which is actually, all he drives is a Nissan Micra.
That's right, I've heard that. It's all bullshit,
It's all bullshit, mate. Yeah. And he's walking towards his Nissan Micra, right?
Yeah.
And as he's going out, I think this is my golden opportunity. He's fired me, he's not very nice. I jump in the Austin Maxi.
Right.
I pull out the wires from underneath the steering wheel and jump start the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I press on the accelerator, screech round, right? Do a 3-point turn, handbrake turn in the car park, and then just sit there and rev it up like that. And Sugar's looking at me, right?
Non-plus,
and I'm looking at him, and he's thinking, and he's shouting. He says, "You should be in a cab on the way to Euston."
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Yeah.
I says, well, I'm not. I'm here in the car park with you, aren't I? He goes, but you should be in a cab in Euston. I says, well, yes, he should be somewhere, mate. Anyway.
Something's gone wrong, isn't it?
Something's gone wrong with the system, isn't it, mate?
It?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've slammed on the accelerator and I've driven right at him, right? Yeah. And I've run him over.
Right.
I run him over, right? Immediately after I run him over, I'm like, I think I've gone too far with that.
Yeah, cool.
You know, I've gone too far with that. So I look behind, and he starts getting up, going, "You should be in the cab, Euston." Like that. I says, "Well, I'm not." And then for a split second, I thought maybe I should just reverse and finish the job,
Yeah, but, finish him off, sort of thing. Yeah.
But I just got spooked. I got spooked, and I drove off, and I went home. Yeah.
Well, look, I tell you what. After that, he upped his game, didn't he? You see what he drives now? It's a big car in the design of one of his tease maids and answer phones.
Sorry, Got a little call coming.
Oh, blimey. Yeah. He drives, it's like a big thing, and it's in the shape of an Amstrad Teasmade double cassette deck recorder.
Oh, yeah.
And he drives around this thing, going, look at my double Teasmade Amstrad cassette recording.
Selling crap to pensioners.
Selling crap. And he drives around. It's not roadworthy. It's not roadworthy.
Of course it's not roadworthy, but he's just trying to protect himself. I understand that.
Yeah, fair enough. He's an entrepreneur. Now, look, I've got to go in a minute.
Oh, all right. Beautiful.
It's a lovely time. Now, look, this was something of an experiment.
Have we got time to do the secret hole, or should I do it on my own?
No, let's do the secret hole very quickly.
Do the secret hole.
Guys, thank you
it's
for
been
listening.
Beautiful. Let's hope this works.
Hope this works. Sorry about some of the vulgarity.
Oh, it's been vulgar, utterly vulgar.
Utterly vulgar. And we're gonna, but if you sign up to our Patreon, it's a bit more highbrow, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's highbrow. We do all intellectual pursuits over there.
We talk about ballet and politics and posh classical music,
posh food, and sushi and all that.
And we talk about architecture and all that, archetypes.
And the creative writing process.
Yeah, it's very, it's not for everyone. It's slightly more high.
No, it's not for everyone. It's for our more intellectual people. And Peter Sutcliffe.
If you're intellectual, and Peter Sutcliffe, he does get in touch with us. He does. We think it's him. We're not sure. Please join us on the Secret Hole, etc. on Patreon.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay.
Bye. Bye.